Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro on Monday sharply denounced recent U.S. military actions, calling them aggression against his country and not simply diplomatic tensions. The remarks came just hours after U.S. President Donald Trump announced that the American military had carried out a strike on a Venezuelan vessel allegedly tied to drug trafficking cartels. In a Truth Social post, Trump said the strike occurred in international waters while the vessel was heading toward the United States with narcotics. This morning, on my orders, U.S. military forces conducted a second kinetic strike against positively identified, extraordinarily violent drug trafficking cartels and narco-terrorists in the Southcom area of responsibility. The strike resulted in 3 male terrorists killed in action. No U.S. forces were harmed in this strike. This marks the second such operation in recent weeks. Speaking at a press conference in Caracas, flanked by top military leaders and senior officials, Maduro declared there is currently no communication between the governments of Venezuela and the United States.
No es una tensión.
This is not tension, it is outright aggression. Judicial aggression when they criminalize us, political aggression with their daily threatening statements, diplomatic aggression, and ongoing military aggression. Venezuela is empowered by international law to comprehensively confront this aggression. It is not tension, it is aggression. Today, I can announce that communications with the U.S. government are severed. They are severed by them, with their threats of bombs, death, and blackmail. We do not operate under threats. With intimidation, there will never be anything, and they know it. So, they have moved from a stage of strained communication to none at all, and history will continue. For a destroyer to send missile experts to assault tuna boats, you know what they were looking for. I don't even need to say it. They were seeking a military incident. If our tuna fishermen had any weapons and used them in Venezuelan waters, it would have been the military incident the warmongers, the extremists who want war in the Caribbean, are seeking. I ask Washington, who gave the order to create this incident? It must be in the operational orders. Who in Washington gave that order? If you want to find marijuana, look in the U.S., where they produce super synthetic marijuana, and it's legal, both production and consumption. What can they say about Venezuela? They have no moral ground. In Venezuela, it remains illegal and will stay illegal. We will never fall for the stupid trend of legalizing any drug.
So what can you tell us about this Venezuelan boat that was taken out? And do you plan to provide proof that these were narco-terrorists who were on their way to the U.S.?
Well, we have proof. All you have to do is look at the cargo that was, like, it's spattered all over the ocean. Big bags of cocaine and fentanyl all over the place. And it was, plus we have recorded evidence that they were leaving. We've recorded them. It's very careful because we know you people would be after us. We're very careful. The military has been amazing. And General Kane showed me a little while ago the clip, but you could actually see it. But you don't have to see it because we have recorded proof and evidence. We know what time they were leaving, when they were leaving, what they had, and all of the other things that you'd like to have. But we have noticed that there are no ships in the ocean anymore. We're seeing that there's like no ships, no, you know, when the first one we went, there were hundreds of boats. Now there are no boats. I wonder why. Meaning no drugs are coming across. Probably stopping some fishermen too. I mean, to be honest, if I were a fisherman, I wouldn't want to go fishing. Just a nice, let's take a little trip, because I'd say, man, if maybe they think I have drugs downstairs. I don't want that. I think the fishing business probably been hurt. But no, there are literally no boats. This was a boat, and we were surprised to see it. Now, what does that mean? That means there's no drugs coming by sea. But they do come by land. And you know what? We're telling the cartels right now, we're going to be stopping them too. When they come by land, we're going to be stopping them the same way we stop the boats. And you'll see that. But maybe by talking about it a little bit, it won't happen. If it doesn't happen, that's good. But they killed 300,000 people in our country last year. And we're not letting it happen anymore.